Hi, my name is Kate, and the long COVID journey continues. So, just as a reminder, as we're getting started, I am a patient, not a doctor, and one of the wild and crazy things about long COVID is that so many people's experience of it is different. So, this video is not meant to describe everything. This video is meant to explain my experience of long COVID as I understand it. So, just a brief recap. I came down with COVID on January 1st, 2022. Heck of a way to start a new year, which then turned into pneumonia and then became long COVID. And I'm now in week 9 since infection. So, what does long COVID look like for me now? My primary symptoms are tachycardia, so elevated and irregular heart rate, low oxygen saturation with basic activity, and extreme fatigue. So these symptoms, I followed with my primary care physician as long as I could, and then they just kind of hit the point of like, we don't know what to do for you anymore. So that brought me into the pulmonary clinic at Dartmouth-Hitchcock Medical Center, which is home to New Hampshire's only long COVID clinic. And they found out that while my alveoli, the little air sacs in my lungs, had healed from the pneumonia pretty well, and they were doing a really good job of moving oxygen from inside of my lungs into my bloodstream, what was not doing so well were my respiratory muscles. So they found that the muscles of my respiratory system were functioning at 42%, which is not enough percent, let me tell you. It explains my weird heart rate and why my heart thinks that I'm like sprinting while making a cup of tea. My chest x-rays showed that my diaphragm was actually taking up so much of the space where my lungs should be. But the good news was that because it was the muscles of my respiratory system, I was a really good candidate for pulmonary rehab. Unfortunately, all of the pulmonary rehab programs near me had 12-week waiting lists, but thankfully, I was able to join in the Dartmouth-Hitchcock Medical Center's telehealth rehab program. And so far, it's been really great. I just finished up week 1 of 10 weeks, and it is also really hard. But it's a group of us all with sort of a range of lung issues, a range of ages. But as we do our stretchy band exercises and our sit to stand workout, the community of it has been really lovely and supportive, and has definitely made me feel less alone in all this. So the goal over the next 10 weeks of pulmonary rehab is to get my respiratory muscles stronger, to get my diaphragm working again, which will hopefully help with some of the heart rate issues and the fatigue. Fingers crossed. So I'll keep you posted as I go along. And if you stumbled on this video because you or someone you love has long COVID, just sending you lots of love on your own healing journey. Take good care, everybody.